Man, you know we got a full episode for you today. We got my dog Pardi Fontaine saying, Megan, I got your number. We finna talk. I got Diddy up here making Cassie take more than that. I got King Sid out here being a bad friend. And I got Will Smith bent over. Man, but it's Messy Tuesdays. It's Tales from the Crib time. So you already know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. While you at it, hit that notification bell. While you at it, hit that like button. You already know what's going on, man. It's your boy, Jesse J. It's time to get disrespectful. And I got my co-host with me.
Chico Grande Chico 2 times, aka Shooter McGavin, baby.
Exactly, man. We in space. We trying to get away from the group because, man, the cloud is on us. The cloud is on us, man. I'm hot. And my co-host is a 6'9" lover.
No, I'm not. Don't put that on me.
I'm just saying, either that or you like, well, I mean,
I don't like none of these people you're talking about. But it's time to start the show. It's episode 132.
Hey, man, we here, man. You know, bigger, better than ever. Always messy. We always got the news for you. And guess what? We always up to date, consistent with it. But like I said, man, this episode 100.
I thought you were going to fly off screen in the intro.
I mean, hey, man, I'm hyped about this episode.
Before you were waiting for the jump in point, I could hear you flapping.
Man,
I'm here.
I had to get the wings ready, man. I had to get the wings ready.
Your wings are see-through.
Man, listen here.
Do you see that with your jacket?
Oh, I am see. Oh,
you are partially see-through.
Hey, man. Don't worry about it. The muscles still.
You're just a head and torso. With invisible hands. I mean, no, we can see your hands.
Disrespectful, but hold on, man. But you ready to start the show?
I'm ready.
Man, first up on the docket, we got my girl Megan not Megan the Liar, Megan the Stallion, Texas' favorite princess, out here getting
Who's his favorite?
Who's better than Megan in Texas?
Everybody.
Disrespectful. See, this is
so who's not better than Megan?
Hey, I can name a couple rappers, but like I was saying before, I'm just saying I can name a couple. Little Windex, you heard Little Windex?
I don't have no idea who Little Windex is.
She got a banger. He from
she or he, or is it a she-he?
It's 2024 now. We can't be talking about
dang,
you know.
You've been hanging out with Dwayne Wade and Wade County too much. This is what happens when you're in Wade County.
I mean, we going viral. We getting views now. I mean, people watching us. I can't help that.
Them Diddy parties. We'll get into that later.
But back to what I was saying. My man dog Partisan said, man, Megan, I heard your little Cobra diss track you did against me, but I'm a one-up you. I got the truth. He dropped a banger. I mean, like, he clearly in his feelings in this whole song.
I thought it was clever that they called it The Person with the EE.
Hey, the liar, the person, the Megatron.
Megatron?
Hey, I'm trying to be nice. I mean, you know, YouTube said you gotta
love Meg Thee Stallion. You be showing every time on our Instagram stories. Every time she does like a workout pic, you be showing it.
I do it for the clout.
And you were praising, and this Mr. Flip Flopper over here was praising her in the video, but then killing her in the clips. In the podcast is what I mean.
Man, I'm always going for the winning team.
But on crib reactions, you put up the front like you love Meg Thee Stallion.
I thought Tory.
But on the podcast, you're like, she sucks. Free Tory.
I thought Tory Lanez was finna win, but he lost, so I had to jump on the winning team. What you mean?
Oh, if you watch TFTC Sports, you fully know that my co-host is a flip flopper. How do you feel about your Eagles beating the Kansas City Chiefs?
I knew it.
You knew it, but last year when they lost, you put on your Kansas City shirt.
Whatever.
And didn't you already wear a Kansas City jersey on this year's TFTC Sports? Is a yes or no question. Did you in fact not?
I did it for Taylor Swift.
We knew it. We knew you were
I'm a Swiftie at heart.
You're a Swiftie and never mind.
Nah, but we got the lyrics of my dog Partisan crying out his soul.
Sing it.
To his boo-boo, to his girl, his beloved, his queen.
Wait. How far are we in? We're 4 minutes in. Okay. No, wait. Can you drop an N-bomb 4 minutes in? Are we allowed or not allowed?
We got it. Play the song.
Oh, we
got something.
What is this?
A video.
It's not a video.
It's audio.
Of what?
We're trying not to get sued.
Is it the song?
No, it's not the actual song. It's somebody talking the song.
Let me see. Let me move out of the way. Click it one more time.
I wonder how this affects Meg.
Oh,
A lot of
academics, what's
people
up?
just keep coming out.
Thanks for
saying she's
calling
a
in.
liar.
Go ahead.
I hope this message reaches you well. Hope you get the help you need.
Dang.
Look, you talk a lot of shit about Kellen, shit about Jayla and Darren. You talk shit about everybody. Who's Kellen? Oh, Kellen is her stylist. Except for the person in the mirror that's staring. You talk shit about Keisha, then cry like a Karen. Fuck awards that you won, money you got, clothes that you wearing. A whole lot of happened in these last 2 years, but this the part that you sharing. I just wish you tell the whole truth. When you were going through shit, how I'd hold you, it's gonna be okay. That's what I told you. I was the realest nigga you was close to, and that's for real. By the way, I ain't gonna lie, this is really well written. Y'all can tell why this nigga writes pretty good. The people
decent.
that don't know you don't love you. The people that love you don't know you. I loved you out loud. I was vocal. Said you never seen that up close. I said, come here, baby, let me show you. Sit down for a second, girl. You need to hear this. Be for real. You ain't even realistic. Got lipo. And then start posting gym pics. Oh, shit. Remember I kept giving her
Sound like my
compliments?
co-host.
Those were fucking lipo?
Disrespectful.
Meg. The things you are doing is sadistic. Spend 4 hours doing glam, not a blemish. But your foundation is off. You need to fix it. Clean up your spirit and not just your image. Nah, those are bars. I'm sorry.
Clean up your
Your
spirit.
foundation is off. You need to
Not just
fix
your
it.
image.
Damn. Clean up your spirit, not just your image. I thought that's what you was doing with your downtime. When the snake shed its skin, it's only changed on the outside. You got it.
Facts. Bars.
I didn't understand that either in her video. I'm gonna bring us back on screen. But yeah, like why was she like being like she's a snake? Like a snake's not a good thing.
I mean, but not like that. Not snake as in a bad way, but a snake as in like you're
Shedding your skin. Nah.
You're a new person.
See, but it's too close because it's like you got to cut the grass for the snakes. So it's like and she's gonna come around here as a snake.
See, exactly. See that.
That's what I'm saying. So is that her true colors as a snake? Did she snake Tory Lanez?
Basically, she snaked everybody, man.
She snake party.
She snapped. She had a party over here shaking up her
She
little
snake G-Eazy?
snake. I'm just so mad
Or
about
did he
that.
snake her?
I heard he got 3,000 from her. He had that Blueface special. I'm just saying, allegedly. But like I was saying, man, he was just so disrespectful to her. Like, if you ain't know the whole Megan party situation, they started dating back in May 2021. Then, they ended in May 2023. Next thing you know, Megan out here going to Africa, France with some soccer player going to weddings.
Oh yeah. I remember seeing that. Yeah, she was going with that. Was a soccer player.
Yeah, the African soccer player. And
What's his name? Mugatu.
Exactly. The whole
That's not
time.
his name.
The whole time, Party played the song. I'm like, oh man, he's sharing his, expressing himself, showing his feelings. Meg shared her feelings. I'm thinking it's all
Look at
cool.
Party's goofy face right there. What kind of pose is that?
Horrible. And the whole time I'm thinking like it's fair, it's equal, and people out here making reaction videos saying, look like how a man do this. They look at man. They always lying. They always lying, making themselves look good, trying to make themselves look like they was the victim in the situation. But the whole time, it's really them. And how Meg just say one thing that she called Party, and next thing you know, he dropped the whole 5-minute song.
It sounds like they're both being Karens. They're having a Karen off.
Don't make any sense, because in my eyes, Party's the victim. Imagine you telling me, "Oh, I need you to beat up the baby, beat up Tory Lanez."
I know she was calling him to kind of like defend her honor and stuff. So
And she was still messing with him
on the low.
Exactly.
That's even worse. I mean, yeah, but I don't know. It's both bad because it's like, didn't they say he cheated?
That was one time. I mean, if you cheat one time and she cheat 4 times, she kind of owe you 3 more.
I mean, that's
actually true. No. She owe you like 10 more. It count double. Every time a girl cheat, it count double.
Yep.
Facts. Cause I mean, and then she had you dapping up the baby. You finna fight the baby. You finna fight Tory Lanez.
Man, I don't understand. The baby is ugly as sin.
Hard.
He has like the most giant.
And then imagine that. Then the baby and Megan had like 2 or 3 songs together that's like hits. Like and imagine you said, "Oh yeah, don't worry about him, and the whole time he made the song, he probably talk about smashing your girlfriend.
What was that song called that he did? No, but what I was
forgot.
trying to
Comment
say
below what's the
before
name
you
of the songs.
interrupted me is you remember that meme where they have like he gets into a car that's like his head,
Uh-huh.
and it's like a car that's the size of his head. That's his head.
Oh yeah, it was a funny looking face.
Yeah, yeah.
You talking about the baby?
What's yeah? What's the song? What does he say? Does he say okay or no? He says let's go, right? That's what he does.
Disrespect.
Isn't that what Sexy Red does too? Don't they both say it? Oh, or no, Glorilla.
I think you already
They
said
all
let's
say
go.
let's go. There's some little let's go queens.
I mean, they also,
It was actually started by Rondo number 9.
what? Let's go.
No, that's not let's go. This is let's get it.
Horrible. But man, comment below.
And then what's his name had to ruin it.
You did.
What's the white dude that's Mexican dude with dreads? That was friends with Smoke Perp.
Lil Pump.
Yeah, Lil Pump. He was
Let's get it.
let's get it instead of let's get it.
Horrible. You always.
That's goofy.
You know you love some Lil Pump. But
Let's
comment.
get it is the worst ad lib ever.
It's the best. Comment below. Let me know
Worst.
how you feel about this whole Megan Thee Stallion and Partisan situation. Do you feel like, there's gonna be more to come? Is Megan finna drop this album and it's gonna be all about, how Partisan and Cheetah and how, Tory Lane's a liar?
So are you Team Megan or Team Tory? I'm gonna make you pick right here.
What?
What is the final team that you are picking, Coast? Team Megan, Team Tory. Put your final verdict in, and you gotta lay in that bed. You gotta pick your team. You got 2 sides on this one.
I mean, since
You
Megan,
can't be a fence sitter.
since Megan,
If you fence it, you die.
I mean, what we betting on? Like what? That Megan?
It's
What?
not betting anything. It's just what team you on.
It's Team Meg, of course. I'm a hottie,
So you hate Tory Lanez?
of course. He's a scum of the earth. He shot at a hottie. How you shoot at a girl?
You saw him flip
Disrespectful.
flop in real time, but it's terrible. I don't really care for either one of them. I mean, Meg was cool, but then she's like in too much drama.
She is. She takes no accountability for all the things. It's always everybody else's fault. Every time you see her, it's like, oh yeah.
And for a minute before she was with Partisan, like she was on live with like a whole bunch of people. Like I said, G-Eazy. Like it seemed like every other month she was at a different festival, hanging out all over some different dude.
Hey man, but
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like if I was famous, I want to try to date no one else that's famous because that's too much.
Nah,
Because then you're gonna have to run into them. They're always gonna be around.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't trying to do all that. I would get a regular person.
hey, I mean, you see, I don't know, you see a French Montana out here doing fine. He up here smashing everybody. Look at Trey Songz.
He's smashing Trey Songz.
Pause. No,
I didn't know French Montana. Man, Will Smith, French Montana, Dwayne Wade, Eddie Murphy. Apparently, what is this world coming to?
Hey, oh yeah,
Is
the Eddie Murphy thing was crazy.
Is that what it comes with selling your soul?
Butthole? Yes. But moving on, speaking of buttholes, moving on to the next horrible. Moving on to the next topic here, man. We got, our favorite mogul, the biggest person in rap history. We got Mr. Take That Diddy. I just saying he innocent.
He's not innocent. He just paid her off.
Listen, yeah, man, because it
He
wasn't
was
true.
gonna take him to court. She had all the evidence in the world.
Uh-huh.
And Diddy said, "I ain't finna take that. I'm finna pay that. That's what he said. He said, "I'm dang near a billionaire. What's 30 million to a G?" And he paid that tab.
Exactly, man. If you didn't know, I mean, I didn't even know. I mean, I heard about, the Diddy parties, but I didn't know it was this.
You know what it's
wild.
like at the Diddy parties?
I heard it was a lot of baby oil.
You heard or you saw?
Listen here, man. I didn't know.
People
I
would
mean,
be like, "We wonder how you got 7K on Crib Reactions."
it was
part of that Diddy magic.
It was community service. I was an intern. Hey, man. We ain't even talk about
You
my
had
dark
that
past.
internship.
Pause. But nah, if you didn't know about the whole situation, Diddy
You was a
used to
pool
go
boy
with Cassie
with
back in
YK
the
Osiris.
Cassie back in the day. It's showing here, man. They've been
Oh
dating.
yeah, you played me some of her music. I remember hearing like 1 or 2 of her songs, but it's all trash.
You didn't like any of it?
Nah.
Cassie was an icon.
To who?
I mean, hey, if you didn't know, the whole Cassie story started with, Cassie was going with Ryan Leslie, this R&B singer. He saw Diddy Diddy saw her at the party. He
And
was
he
like,
stole her?
he basically stole her and signed her to the record label. And then once he did all that,
That's what he did. He offered a record deal just because he wanted her.
they always do that. That was the name of the game. You say you're a record producer. Girls be like, oh, I want to be famous. You're like, I can make you famous. and then the whole time you make her a sex slave. I'm just saying what Diddy
God
did.
dang.
I'm just saying.
God dang.
But I mean, that's basically what Diddy did. You know, Cassie said out of her mouth, in the whole docket in the breakdown that, you know, when she met Diddy, she started hanging out with him. She started going on yachts and everything. He started filling her up with, you know, the best of the marijuana, all different types of, you know, the best drugs you can want. And she was basically living the time of her
You could
life.
just say that he was drugging her up.
I mean, everybody, that's what you do. I mean,
That's what you do?
think about it. You wake up, you drink a cup of whiskey, you start your day off, you put some whiskey in your coffee.
God. This is why I don't hang out with my co-host off screen. He's always trying to drink everybody to sleep.
I'm just saying, he over here having a good time. This is the price of fame. You want to have a good time. You want to live. They were saying she was getting like $500K a month.
What, for hanging with Diddy?
Being the girlfriend. He $500K a month. He bought her an apartment.
So would that be enough for you to be Diddy's fool boy?
$500K? Hell yeah. Would you know? $500K a month to clean the pool?
You're cleaning more than a pool.
Oh, I ain't on no call that black stuff. I ain't selling my soul. But I mean, we got
Hey,
more.
it's a Florida tradition.
So we got more of the docket breakdown here, man. Cole's played a video.
Is this a video?
Mm-hmm.
That's audio?
Brother love. We got to figure this out. The first time, Diddy hired a man and brought the man to his home in Los Angeles. The man, Diddy, and Cassie wore masquerade masks. And ingested drugs. Diddy directed Cassie to perform sexual acts with the man while Diddy watched them. He masturbated while he directed Cassie and the man to do specific sexual acts. The encounter lasted multiple days. What the fuck?
What?
Nigga, how horny you gotta be to fuck for days? That nigga must have been on a Cialis pill. That boy Diddy was on a Blue Chew. That nigga must have been on the honey pack. What the fuck?
He was on the honey pack?
Mr. Combs began to call the arrangement a freak off or a FO.
That Black Panther 3000 at the gas
He
station.
repeatedly tell Cassie at random moments he wanted to do a FO. And Cassie was eventually
Chadwick
expected to
Boseman?
facilitate the location and the hiring of male sex workers. At certain times during Cassie's and Diddy's relationship, he would insist on a weekly freak off. He would in New York City, after which he was charged with tens of thousands of dollars for damages by the hotel. Upon the information and belief that Mr. Combs' chief of staff Tony Fletcher paid the invoice charged by the hotel. Cassie was eventually instructed to use websites and escort services to find male sex workers to perform the FOs. Mr. Combs told Mrs. Ventura to search for large. What the fuck, Diddy?
What is Diddy into?
That large black.
Is this a party? Mr. Combs told Cassie to search for large black penises?
Shraggy. Oh my God. That is disturbing.
I mean, it's a party. It's a party. What do you mean? That's what happens. You know, allegedly at his parties, you know, he invites everybody there. He pays you good. They didn't say how much allegedly he pays everybody for attending the party, but it's a freak off. I mean, basically to me, it's a S party, but it's basically at his hotel or wherever he is at instead of at like a club. You know, most people go to adult clubs. He's basically throwing a club at his house, what rich people do.
Yeah.
So I mean, to me, it didn't sound that bad, but the crazy part is how she flipped all of this around and how they said, "Oh yeah, this was you arped her right here, and you know this right here is when you coerced her." And no, I agree, a lot of that stuff was crazy. All that stuff I seen in the whole document, you know, I think Diddy really did it. He was like, it was time.
Diddy did everything. Diddy tried. He got Pac taken out. He got Biggie taken out as a sacrifice, and then he was doing these transgressions all over the world. It doesn't matter, boy, girl. He doesn't discriminate. Diddy's on everybody.
True, and I mean, you know, to me, I feel like this whole thing is all crazy. I don't know why she waited so long to, you know, do all this stuff to basically
she was
file
scared.
a civil suit.
He blew up her boyfriend's car.
It was Kid
Kid Cudi.
Cudi. You nobody care about. He wears skirts now. You think that's why he went to the other side? Cause like at least my car won't get blown up now.
He got, instead of scared straight, he got scared.
Other way around.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, but I feel like this whole situation that it was just a money grab. Because if this was a real situation, why you go civil? Why you ain't go criminal? You got all this evidence. You over here saying you got photo pictures. Your mom has photo pictures. You getting beat up by Diddy. They kept that from years ago.
Who knows if it was a statute of limitations? Maybe that was her only option.
Some people saying it's an NDA. NDAs don't last forever. So you have some people coming out saying like one of the girls off of Danity Kane, her name Aubrey. She over here talking bad on Diddy.
God, I remember Danity Kane.
Exactly. She's over here talking bad on Diddy. How Diddy out here doing people bad, making people sign NDAs every time you doing something he don't like or y'all see something he don't want y'all to hear about.
Remember when he made him get the cheesecake?
That was crazy. That's power right there.
You remember when Dave Chappelle made fun of him?
I mean, Dave Chappelle. Who wouldn't want to be like that? Go get me some cheesecake. It's like the.
You gotta walk across the Brooklyn Bridge.
That was the crazy part. They had to basically walk like 30 blocks just to get some cheesecake.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, with the making the band, he didn't even keep going with him. He like dropped them off for the first album, and none of them talks about how they made any money. They all went broke. And then what happened to Dylan?
He's still the greatest rapper of all time.
Where? I look him up. I don't see him nowhere.
In the underground.
He like OJ Mayo disappeared.
He's in the underground circuit. He's what's the street rappers? The what is they called?
SoundCloud rappers?
No, the people that do the diss rapping like back and forth. Battle rap.
Battle rap?
Yeah, he's a battle rapper.
Lord. Oh no, one of them, Freddie P was a battle rapper. One of the people on day 26 on Making the Band was a battle rapper. But I mean, hey, and then Chopper City, I forgot what happened to him. I remember he got caught wearing fake jewelry.
MTV was wild back in the day.
They talked about MTV. They also talked about MTV. How Aubrey said how all the shows got brought back like Real World, Jersey Shores, all that, but they didn't bring back the Day 26 show or any of those shows, and they wonder why.
You remember that one with those country kids where they only did 2 seasons because the one kid died?
What?
It was like on MTV. It was like a reality show. I forget it was, but it was like high schoolers or kids like right out of high school, and they like a bunch of them lived in like a big house, and they basically partied all the time and stuff. And like this one of the dudes like fell asleep with the truck and like he got stuck in the mud.
What?
He was like drunk and like driving and like off-roading, and he got stuck in the mud and he like fell asleep, and like the tailpipe was covered, so he got like monoxide poison and died.
Comment below if you know what that show is. But moving on to the next slide here, man. As soon as this situation happened, the funniest person in the world was finna crack jokes about this. My guy 50 Cent had to drop his 2 cents. Let's see what he
50 Cent is hilarious.
Let's see what he had to say.
I'm telling you. Yes, I'm telling you. Look. Later you're going to find out a little shit that I be saying be real. Do you understand what I'm saying? Man, listen, I'm trying to tell you the truth. But the truth, sometimes it hurts. Right. It hurts people and they don't want to hear that shit. But I'm trying to tell you, nigga asked me, could he take me shopping? And it fucked me up because I'm looking like, what the fuck? This nigga just like, I want to take you shopping. I got a bankroll out this motherfucker. I want to take you shopping. Why? Because when you walk around looking so motherfucking good, I'm going to feel like, God damn it, that motherfucker with me. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. But when a nigga tell me he want to take me shopping, what the fuck is the matter with this nigga?
Wait, hold on. Well, where was this at?
This was at the wedding.
That's Chris.
Right after the wedding.
What was it? Oh, see, and then, so if you didn't know, as soon as the basically the civil case dropped, 24 hours later, it was settled. Diddy dropped the bag off. Allegedly, it was either between $10 million all the way to $30 million, because originally she wanted 30. He said, nah, she dropped all the information.
Oh, the information, like subtle things started coming out.
Mm-hmm. But to me, I'm gonna let you know.
I mean, she probably got it. I bet you she got it the 30. Because I mean, at the end of the day, that's still like a drop in the hat to Diddy. Like that's like a speedboat,
Yeah, because the Ciroc deal, they ended up buying him out. They gave him $1 billion.
That's what I'm saying, man. This man is made money for a long time. I think it's to the point where 30 million, is life changing for most people. That's a drop in the hat for Diddy. That's a fun weekend.
I feel like Cassie broke because Cassie got married. Cause listen, you didn't know Cassie.
Hey man, if you went through all that turmoil, you wouldn't want something for your pain.
You got married in 2019. You got 2 kids.
Kids
you got
need to go to college, baby.
You got a husband.
But I also got trauma that pays.
You got a husband that's worth at least $2 million. He a personal trainer.
Oh my God.
He's
I want my kids to go to Harvard. What is $2 million?
You disrespectful. But nah, if you didn't know, his name was his name was Alex Fine. That's his name. He's 30 years old. She's 37. So Diddy
like
traumatized her
Instagram.
that bad that instead of getting a guy her age, she got a guy younger. Cause Diddy was like 20 years older than her.
Yeah, that's like you. You like sugar babies.
Listen, I was watching. I was watching. This side note, I was watching Blues Bad Girls Club, and like those girls
For
are
real?
between the ages of like 20 to 23, and I realized like I got nothing to talk to a 23-year-old about. Like all they do is just shake ass, twerk, and fight, and I ain't got time.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
So I don't even know what Diddy was even seeing.
'Cause if you get to a certain point, it's like you were raised by, you were probably raised by the internet. Like,
True.
it's crazy. You see how many parents use like the iPad as a babysitter now.
True. But so back to the Cassie situation, like she was with Diddy for at least 10 years. So she was doing these freak parties for 10
You
years.
put in a decade.
Exactly. So first
It's
off,
basically like her claiming workers' comp. She put in her decade. She got
picking up
injured.
social security
She
check.
needs to be paid.
Disrespectful. But I don't feel like this Diddy's the full victim here because at the end of the day,
You don't think Diddy's a victim? I would hope so.
I mean, not the Diddy's the victim. I don't feel like Cassie fully innocent. It's the whole time.
How is she
'cause
guilty?
it's 10 years. She had to like some of these. She had to call for these. She had to
At
be
least
like
she's not like what's his name? Put in Popper.
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby.
Did you know Bill Cosby getting a side note? Bill Cosby
No, but
getting
it's like
sued
all
again.
Bill Cosby's accusers is like from like 40, 50 years
getting
ago,
sued
30
again.
years. I know. But all of his cases are like 3, 4, 5 decades plus. Like this is 1 decade. That's not crazy long.
That's not long.
At least she did it in 1 decade.
What was that? 10 years ago.
I think 10 years should be the statute of limitations. So she got it in 10 years, she good.
Okay, 10 years is good. Okay, I feel you on that. Anything 10 years is good. But what about 20,
It gives you time to
25?
think about it, what happened, process it, and then you know what? I need to do something about this.
That's messed up. I mean, I still feel like that's wrong.
We always know you were Team Diddy from day
but I
one.
mean, like, you ain't want...
You were on the sign-up sheet for making the band. You were on the sign-up sheet to be like his what's that?
Apprentice? Mr. Bentley?
Yeah, Fosworth Bentley. You wanted to hold his umbrella in more than one way.
Listen, man, I told you I was trying to be one of the people that got the baby off of Diddy, man. I was trying to go to the party. They got paid off. Trying to go to them Diddy parties. You know what's funny? Some of the things that Diddy did that was real traumatizing. He asked her he's like, "Oh yeah, what you used to call your grandpa?" No, she's like, "Who's somebody you love?" He's like, "My grandpa." She's like, "What you used to call him?" He's like, "Oh, Papa." He's like, "All right, from now on, call me Papa."
Nah, that's weird.
That's what he told her.
I want to be called by your grandfather's name.
And then and also he was like, it was times where like they'd have the little party, and it'd be like him and her, and he'd leave while she's doing it, and like he'd go and like bring out a whole bunch of gifts and presents like Chanel bags and bring it in while she's doing all the whole thing going on.
So this is just weird.
See,
That's just bad timing. She's not clean. Why is she gonna want gifts while she's not clean? Doesn't make sense.
I mean, this goes to show body count don't matter to people, because she's done thousands. Imagine, so if you was Cassie's husband and this came out, you found out that your girl got more
I'm
than
about to be her ex-husband on spousal support. I'm gonna wait long enough until that till that Diddy money hit the account, and then I'll file the divorce. So it'll be after we got the money before. So divorce will be after the money came in. So it'll be our money when it came in, and then a divorce. So I get half of that.
So are you taking the kids, both the kids, or are you leaving them with her?
I'm taking the kids and I'm using the testimony as evidence.
It's true.
She's
And you know what else?
She's an unfit mother. That's why I'm trying to get top dollar on the spousal support.
And you know what else I say why Cassie's wrong in this, not also innocent in the situation, because they said it was times where like they broken up, like between like 2015 and 18 when they broke up. She had a whole boyfriend and like he called her randomly and said, "I want to have a freak off. You should pull up." And like she pulled up, and like they had a party.
I mean, he already trained her to be like pro freak off, so I don't mean.
But she had a boyfriend and everything, and she was living with him. And then what happened was
I'm never gonna be Team Diddy. Just so you know.
You didn't like him because of Tupac.
Exactly.
You always knew he was guilty.
Yeah, I always knew that Tupac outsold Biggie.
Whatever.
So.
I guess so. But comment below.
And he was a bigger icon because he did movies.
I mean, hey, you know,
Biggie just tried to.
Diddy just stole your lines.
Not Diddy. Biggie just tried to wear Versace. He tried to copy his style.
I give you that. But comment below. Let me know how you feel about this whole situation. I'm going to catch you on the clips. Watch. But I mean, moving on to the next topic here, man. Next on the docket, we got my man's Willie Smith.
Jada was the woman that everybody wanted. And Will needed that validation to have that type of woman.
You saw her say that Will Smith had a small dick?
Oh, I am saying to you, if a woman is used to something the size of a baby leg and you come in with a pinky toe, there's nothing you can do to please her. You can buy her 80 cars, you can get her 80 private jets. If she's itching for that baby leg, she want that baby leg. You can beat a person so much that they fall into submission.
Who needs enemies when they got friends like you?
Oh, I could tell you
Mr.
what
Bourgeois.
goes on the inside. Everybody else is just speculation. So I'm running all over the studio. He's not in his dressing room. I go to the cafeteria. I'm like, but I see his car there. I'm like, where's this guy at? So now I'm holding Duane down too. So I have the keys to his dressing room. So I'm like, yo, and they're calling I'm on walkie-talkie and they're calling my cell phone. Yo, we need to get Will here. And I'm like, yo, kind of fuck down. Like, I'm trying to find this. Like, this is unlike him, right? So, all right, I open the door to Duane's dressing room, and that's when I see Duane and having anal sex with Will.
Oh, God.
Let me process that for a second.
Let me process
There was
that
a
for a
couch,
second.
and
Oh, my God.
Will was bent over on the couch, and Duane was standing up, killing him. Murder. It was murder in there.
Murder, she wrote.
I'm gonna bring us on the screen. Though,
You sure you're going to be on the screen on that?
Oh my God.
I mean, hey, you heard it.
What do you feel? I mean, I thought Will Smith saved us from the aliens, and more in many movies, in Men in Black 1 and 2, and also Independence Day. But then now he's getting bent over on a couch. He could defeat the aliens, but he couldn't defeat.
He can't save his butthole?
Yeah.
Nah. Hey, it's like I Am Legend, only one. But if you didn't know, this whole Will Smith situation is just getting crazy and crazy. Jada Pinkins' book just dropped,
and she said they suing.
She's saying she's suing. So allegedly, 40 years, Will Smith alleged Mr. Bourgeois' best friend, 40 years, has turned his back on Will. He's saying he's tired of the disrespect. He's tired of being Will Smith, assistant. But I'm going to let y'all know the news. He letting you know back in the day when all of us was going on that, he was working with Will Smith a lot real heavy, and he was working with Duane Martin. He caught Duane and Will Smith doing some crazy things. And ever since that situation happened, Jada Pinkett Smith has been trying to, talk to him. Ever since then, this is crazy. Like, are you surprised that all this stuff is coming out about Will Smith?
No.
All these parties.
I feel like there's going to be one more step in his humiliation.
What is it? He's
this
already.
This is it. This is the final step.
So, do you
think that he's going to and I hope this doesn't happen. Let me just put that out there. Do you think it's going to pop up that he offed himself or something?
Who, Will Smith?
Yeah.
Nah, they're saying a lot of things happen when people make books, and this guy right here is selling a book. He got a book finna come out called Will and Jada Demonic Circle.
Oh my God.
That's what he's finna name it. So
is he letting in on the selling your soul and go in.
I mean, he said has a lot of evidence. So he said how the book's gonna go. He's gonna have the book and during like every page, like some books have certain pages with like his questionnaires. It's gonna have QR codes, and you're gonna scan the QR code. And he said he has evidence. Like he has voice messages from Jada Pinkett Smith trying to basically make her go to these alleged celebrity centers.
It's like Scientology stuff.
Yeah,
right?
that he has pictures of certain things. He has emails. He just has a lot of it's just crazy how somebody can be your best friend for 40 years and then turn your back on you. And he did the Tasha K interview for free. She didn't even pay him for it.
No, I ain't doing that. I'm getting paid.
Nah, he said
I'm getting paid for my trauma.
I mean, it's not really trauma. I mean,
that is trauma.
Well, how was it?
You walking in on your supposed friend that you just think is a normal person, and then he's getting his back blown out. Like, nah, like
It's Hollywood.
That'll scar your life.
It's Hollywood. Things happen.
So is that what's gonna happen to you? Are you gonna be Hollywood?
No, you're going Hollywood.
I ain't going Hollywood.
Get you first.
I ain't going. No, I heard. I think on $1 million worth of game. I forget who it was, but they were saying that like once you get to a certain level, and like allegedly with the Illuminati, like there's 3 doors you could go through.
I mean, you see, they trying to get Lil Baby.
You could go like with us or against us, or you could just kind of go on your own and just have mediocre success. You'll only reach a certain level. You'll never get to like be a consistent superstar. Or you can sell your soul and be like an icon, or you can like go against us and they take you out.
That's how it is, because I mean they taking people.
And who's the host on that show again?
What show?
Not $1 Million. Drink
Gillian,
Champs.
Nori and Nori.
Yeah, no, yeah. He was the one, I believe, saying that he chose just to go his own route.
I mean,
and that he didn't want to be a part of like selling your soul.
So do you think
it's like usually you gotta do something where it's like like this, where it's like you do something nasty, because I'm not really religious, so I don't really care. But supposedly, that's against like one of the books. So they say that like you're doing that to promote like allegedly like Satanism, and then it's like or you either gotta commit acts like that. So if you're like straight, you gotta go the other way, or you gotta sacrifice someone, or you gotta do something else.
I mean, they saying, him basically going to, it's basically not sacrificing, basically like having all these little crazy parties. It's not crazy because he did the movie 6 Degrees of Separation where, he played a, a little curious role.
It's crazy because we think that like the Roman times are over.
It's never over.
And it's like with all those like, weird orgies that they would have in the Roman times, like there's been a handful of shows
the
like
Diddy
on HBO,
parties,
like Gladiator. I don't know what it was.
The Duane Wade parties.
Yeah, and it's funny just it's like those stuff actually go on, and then they try to keep it hush hush, and especially allegedly everything that happened on Epstein Island, and then anyone that's actually gonna spill the details on all the celebrities or all the crimes committed there, they end up like they allegedly take themselves out.
So do you think Illuminati is Scientology?
No, I believe that there's different factions, and each one has varying difference level, like power levels.
So either you join Illuminati, you join Scientology. Or
I think they might be same and kind of interconnected. They might be like I don't know if they're like feuding sets or if they're like allied. Like they're like we're each our own thing, but like we're kind of like. Teamed up almost like, like with the Chicago gangs. Like,
because it mainly looks like movie stars and like TV show stars sign up for Scientology.
That's basically what it is.
And like that's when you got money. Like first it's like, I guess it's like Illuminati. When you got like money, like Jay-Z them, you Illuminati. But when you got that money, then you go sign full science. Well, I guess Jay-Z got billions.
That's what happened with that 70s show guy.
Danny Masters?
Yeah, they said that like he had his Scientology people allegedly, because we got to keep saying that because we don't want to end up like Tasha K.
Facts.
That like he was like was like taking out his ex's dogs and like having them followed and having like their home vandalized when they would leave, and it was like all these like weird messages to kind of like supposedly scare her from like testifying or going against him. So it's like, supposedly if you join one of these things, you kind of get a certain level of power. I mean, how would you like it if you had kind of, you know, someone that had dirt on you, or if you had an enemy, so to speak, and you could like sick your people on them? You know, I need this person followed.
Imagine breaking
or
in the house.
I need a message sent to this person, so they know that they need to be quiet.
But I don't understand what breaking in your house is gonna do. Like, they're gonna keep breaking in the house until what? Until
Well,
like
no,
I
I
move.
mean, but it's not that you move. It's just that you're not like going to the law or like going to talk about the situation. Like you're
trying
gonna
to
let
scare
it be.
you?
Yeah, they're trying to scare you into submission.
Just trying to mind fuck you like Diddy.
Diddy ain't just trying to do it in the mind.
You
That's the difference.
Nah, but before we move on, how'd you feel about the whole Jada Pinkett Smith needing the baby leg comment? How's she saying, if you got a small leg, you know, you got a pinky finger, you can't satisfy that? Because if you didn't know, I guess in Will Smith
Allegedly has a pinky finger.
No, in Will Smith's book, he talks about how he had to go to a sex counselor because he was determined to please Jada.
And what, like he wasn't doing it, or
I guess he wasn't doing it enough, because if you didn't know, in Jada Pinkett Smith's book, she talks about how like she first started discovering herself when like she was like 8 and 10 years old. That's when she started like doing it. And then like what he said, and like also the 40-year-old friend is saying like, you know, I guess Jada Pinkett Smith's from Baltimore, and when Baltimore, she was like one of the cutest girls in Baltimore. So like all the drug dealers used to talk to her, but he was like, oh.
back when she was in G.I. Jane.
Because you know in the book, Jada Pinkett Smith talks about how she used to sell drugs. And he's like, nah, you ain't sell drugs. You was a girlfriend of a drug dealer. And like, you know, time to time, you know, you're a girlfriend, boyfriend to give it to, go hand it to this person. So she's like, you was doing that. And also you say you was getting flipped and getting trains ran on you and everything. Allegedly.
God dang.
He was going in. This is what she said, she gonna sue him.
It's funny. I seen where people photoshopped. You see where she's like kind of like this exact picture, where they photoshopped it, where it's like, you know how Tupac was spitting at the people one time when he was like, or out the window.
But that is
yeah, and then like they put like his outfit on her, and even put the bandana with the tie.
They trying to get
on
out
Jada. It was pretty hilarious.
Disrespectful.
I mean, I don't know, man. I think Will Smith kind of sucks because I really liked Will Smith. I thought he was cool. But it's like as the years go on, like literally like these past like 10, 12 years, it's like really my opinion of him is completely changed, and it's a shame. Because I used to think he was like pretty cool.
He's still pretty cool.
Like, you know, I liked his kids. They're pretty cool. Jaden tries to do that environmental stuff. I think he has his own shoe at New Balance. I actually like some of the music that he put out.
He has water bottles.
Yeah, water bottles. He's trying to save the planet with those like paper water bottles. And then Willow's actually, she's a pretty good artist. She's talented herself. She makes like kind of
emo music.
Yeah, kind of like it could be like considered that. I forget what is like soft rock. What is that called?
Yeah, I don't pop rock.
Yeah, kind of stuff like that, and also kind of like synthesized.
I just wonder
she does like all kinds of music. Really, she's even done rock songs.
I just wonder
she's pretty good. I've actually seen the kids live. Me and my sister one time went to go see him live.
Who? Willow Smith?
Willow and Jaden.
Was it good?
We saw him in Austin.
Oh yeah, I remember you told me that. Was it good?
Yeah, it was like a cheap show. It was like in a medium-sized venue, and we could sit right there. And it was like, man, it was like they both put on a good show. This is at that time. I think Jaden had to like just put out a few
Batman song.
Like it was a little bit after that where he had Batman and a few songs. I think he had a big song with Young Thug and a couple other songs. Like he had a handful of songs and music videos that were doing big numbers, and so it was cool to see him.
But enough about this topic here, man. Comment below. Let me know how you feel about the whole Will and Jada situation. Do you feel like there's going to be more things coming out later? Do you feel like, I mean, all of Hollywood is on that LGBT stuff? I'm just saying.
And you want to be Hollywood.
Nah, I don't want to be that famous. I'm good.
You love Hollywood, don't lie. Hollywood's your favorite. Shout out Hollywood.
You're not finna see me at one of those Dwight Howard parties.
Did you catch the reference, co-host?
Pause. Nah, I don't even care about that. But play the beat.
Oh my god, let me bring in the couch music. You want OG couch music or new couch music?
New couch music. You know, it feels.
It's time to stretch.
You know,
if you want to pause the show right now, or maybe go take a pee and come back. No, don't do that. Pause it and then come back. But we're going to tell you about what's coming next, what we got in the chamber, what we want to do. We're actually going to shorten this podcast just a little smidge. You probably won't notice. We're probably going to talk a lot, even though it's going to be less topics, because some topics have been trash, and we're trying to give you treasures. So we're going to make sure we do that. We're also going to be bringing you a fully on its own NBA show. We might have our friend Real Good _ Doty on some episodes. We might not. We'll see if he wants to talk basketball, because he's mainly a football head. Speaking of football heads, check out our NFL weekly picks with Seth. We do this every week, let you know what we're picking. The playoffs are approaching, so let us know who is your favorite team in the comment section below. We got more reactions coming.
We got a lot of stuff going on.
I actually have a bunch of gaming videos in the chamber. Sorry, I've been lazy. I'm gonna get those out to y'all.
Gaming channels go blowing up. I mean, hey, it's
shout out to my co-host for being lazy on that channel. He wants to get a bit out of me for lazy. He's got a whole bunch of wrestling videos in the chamber that haven't been titled No Thumbnails. There's a whole bunch of clips with no thumbnails. So shout out to my co-host for being the absolute laziest co-host.
I actually did
on this
thumbnails
channel.
today. I did 3. I only got 2 left. Stop playing. But
We're gonna put you in a coffin like your name was Mr. Beast.
Nah, but moving on here. Next slide, man. We got the boss of the show, all the channels. We got crib reactions. We dropping the hottest reactions there, man. You see the views. It's 1K almost every
thank you
views.
for getting us to 7K subs.
So you already know we blowing up, man. Stay watching those videos, man. Stay commenting. Stay giving us a request, because, I mean, all of these videos, we wouldn't be here without y'all.
Yeah, you know what is weird now?
What?
Is like, I watch like every type of stuff on YouTube. Like, I watch sneaker YouTube. I watch skateboarding, collecting stuff like Star Wars, Dragon Ball Z, nature, racing. I mean, sports, basketball. I watch like all kinds of different videos. And I'll be checking some of the channels, and I'm like, I've been watching this guy for years. And I'm like, oh, this dude must have like 1 million followers. And like, I'll check some of their channels, and they have like 5-6K followers. So like, thank you for getting us to 7K.
You know, we getting
on
there.
that channel in just a short time. No, but it's kind of weird where it's like a handful of people that I watch. It's like, oh, I actually have more subscribers than them. I mean, not to be boastful, but it actually like just makes you realize where you are.
Exactly, man. You just gotta keep working. But you ready to start the show? Let's talk about the boy. You ready to talk about the boy?
Oh, your boy. Your favorite boy.
Champagne
Wait. We didn't shout out some of our videos.
Ooh.
Shout out Easy Mill, always giving us views. Shout out XG. Those are our favorite girls giving us views. Shout out Kyle Rich and 41.
That John Cook.
They give us some views. Shout out the BTS Army, always giving us love on them. And we did check out Stacy. It's a new group.
Hey, did you ever get that macaroni time box?
Yes, I'm gonna have that coming soon.
Hey,
I'm gonna bring that macaroni.
Did it come with cards? Pause. Hey, did it come with cards?
Oh yeah. I haven't opened it yet because I want to do it on camera. I'm gonna do an unboxing.
Okay.
So I know y'all like unboxing. Oh, I actually got a new pair of shoes, so I want to do an unboxing on that. And
you got double the videos to do. Okay, I got
all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
We might even have shoe videos, skateboard videos, all kinds of videos to come. But let's talk about your favorite person.
Man, it's the boy, my man, Drizzy Drake. It's Scary Hours 3. Drake he basically dropped the deluxe album, six new songs on the album. He dissing everybody. He got The Flames. He dissing Joe Budden. He dissing 6ix9ine, Kanye West, Pusha T, Rihanna again. I mean, I don't know how I felt about that one, but I mean, how you feel about the album?
I think it was decent.
It was a lot of rapping.
Yeah, it was a lot of rapping.
That's what everybody wanted, right?
They want him to rap.
So, I mean...
And he was talking about people, which people want as well. So, I mean, I feel like it's decent. If you're, like, really, truly paying attention, you can catch some of the bars. If not, it's like, decent, chill music. It's not music that's too fast or too slow. It's kind of right in the middle.
True, but true that.
I hate that they do these deluxe because it's like when I save the album, it's like I don't want to save like 35 songs. I want to save the 5 new songs.
And you don't even know where the album, the songs are placed at. Sometimes it's mixed in between. Yeah. Sometimes at the end.
Sometimes they put it at the beginning, and sometimes they put it at the end. That's also annoying.
See, I know way you're doing it.
I hate deluxe albums. Deluxe albums need to be banned. We need to bring back mixtapes.
That's basically what it is. And some people just make an EP. I rather you do that. Just make
EPs is for people that they don't know how their album's gonna sell, so they do it under the title of an EP. So that way, if it does little, they'll be like, "Hey, it's just an EP. It's not an album. It's like a practice.
It's like cop out.
It's just like, check this songs out."
But
and most people won't even put that many songs on it. They'll be like 5 to 8.
Oh man. And they'll all be like a minute and 30 seconds long, and then like it'd be like one song's like 30 seconds. Like, why you even do this?
Yeah,
doesn't make any sense. But back to what we were saying. I mean, Drake dissing Joe Budden once again. So I guess this time he had to let it all out. I mean, a lot of people were saying that Joe Budden's the reason why we got the extra 6 songs, because he was saying
so much
stuff. Drake wasn't doing enough. He out here chilling with Lil Yachty, painting his nails, putting little barrettes in his hair. I still don't understand why he put the barrettes in his hair.
Yeah, man, that's too much, man. Come on, Yachty. That's a bad influence.
You think so? I mean, but I
don't understand painting your nails. I mean, I understand when people get like their feet worked on and stuff, but like if I get my like hands done, it's like, yeah, give me like one of those hand massages and then just like cut my nails normal. I don't need no polish on them. I'm not trying like, why are you trying to have your nails shiny? Like, I don't understand that. You want shiny nails, co-host?
Put the acrylic on it.
You
put
need
the
to
shine.
do something to your nails.
My nails is fine. I cut my nails yesterday. Look at that. You see the shine? I don't be biting on my nails or anything.
I think you need to drink some orange juice.
What? Whatever.
Your nails don't look right.
Horrible, man.
You look like you got fingers like E.T.
Horrible. Nah, but play the video. We got my dog DJ Academic explaining everything that's going on. I think it's Academics. I don't even remember.
This is like Yachty
Joe
rapping.
Budden.
This is like he rapping for the children. And that's my... Yo, dog, I had to look up how old this was when I finished listening to the album. You are 36. Your birthday is in 20 days. I Googled that too. You will be 37 years old. Get the away from some of these younger niggas and stop these 25-year-olds. I'm listening to the album. Yo, you're a 37-year-old billionaire. I get it that you appeal to the world. Loving about Cole, like my shit is happening in reverse. Like with Cole, he used to rap about kid shit. I'm a grown ass, like real Jersey City. I don't want to hear how you lost your fucking virginity. And then he started to grow up. And then the rapping sounded like an adult rapping. I'm want to hear adult Drake rapping for adult people.
No.
I mean, who says it's for what age group? Why do you think he's saying that?
Who, Drake?
Joe Budden.
What'd he say?
He said he wants to hear him rap for like
His
people his age. Like, who says his music's not his age? Why does he think all his music's young people music?
I guess because he does sounds like with Little Yeet, and like he doesn't like that.
With like Yeet and Lil Yachty.
Yeah, he's hanging around Lil Yachty, and he's doing all these songs with like these young rappers and doing songs with Sexy Red. He doesn't like that Sexy Red song, even though that's like I hear that all through the radio. That's like the #1 song. But I mean, he didn't like that. But I mean, Drake out here dropping the bars. He said, "Imagine us getting our validations from an ex-musician searching for recognition. Same story every time. The heckle and repetition. Got the keys to ignition. Trying to put a party in your kitchen. Shout out my dog R. Kelly. But nah, I'm the top of the mountain. These niggas still at the base camp. They planning their expedition. Y'all the type of to catch charges and head to the deposition. Act like rappers named after sex positions." Bars.
Joe Budden.
So ain't about 6ix9ine at the end.
Yeah, and Joe Budden.
So I mean, this. I guess this had to. Joe Budden still hasn't responded to this. I mean, he hasn't dropped a new episode yet. I mean,
he probably will.
He's supposed. I told you.
Last time might as well make it content.
He made it.
If Drake mentions me in the song, I'm talking about it and putting it on video.
You know what's funny? He does it every time. Every time Drake mentions them, he doesn't drop the episode. He drops it on Patreon first. That's to catch a whole bunch of views, because the last time he dropped the episode was on last week Wednesday, and he normally drops like 2 or 3 episodes a week.
Yeah. We're about to start a Patreon. So.
Hey, definitely. Hey, man, I need to sign up for our Patreon. But back to the Drake album. I mean, like, he was letting everybody have it once again. He was getting on Kendrick Lamar. Are you ready for him and Kendrick Lamar go bar to bar against each other? Who thinks gonna win that? It's gonna be like another McMill situation.
I mean, I don't think. I honestly haven't liked Kendrick's rapping style like since his first album. Like, or I don't know, was that his first album? Like Good Kid, Mad City.
That's not his first album. Was like the first album that
his
a lot
first
of people,
big album.
Yeah, the first big album that everybody, like all the
Like-
commercial people started listening to.
Like I liked all those songs on
Something
that.
like Section 80 or something like that.
Like all the songs on that album, and then it was like every album after that. Like I only would like anywhere from like 2 to 4 songs at the most. Like what is that? That A Pimp to a Butterfly? Like
Yeah.
I like 2 songs on.
I didn't like that album at all. That was like a jazz album. But moving on, does ASAP Rocky owe Drake the fade? Cause he keep talking about Rihanna.
ASAP Rocky need to worry about not going to jail.
Fuck all that, man. He need to worry about
what
Drake.
does it mean? You can't. You want him to get in more trouble before? Like
Drake ain't gonna snitch. He ain't gonna 6ix9ine the situation. He gonna cut the cameras off. He gonna even fade.
What you want him to like pop up on him or ask him to run?
I mean, you tell me this: if the number one rapper makes at least, I mean, this only this album alone, this album, not no other album, he at least dissed Rihanna, talked about Rihanna at least like in 4 or 5 tracks.
Yeah.
And talked about her bad. So if that was your girlfriend, you wouldn't do anything? If you wasn't in this court situation already that he got going on.
I mean, yeah.
See?
I mean, they're both famous, so you just have to catch him at a famous person event, famous person like commentary.
See, exactly. But I don't know what's the problem. I don't know if Drake. I mean, I don't know why Drake just won't give it up. Rihanna got 2 kids already by this dude. When you just gonna, when do you get? Do you cut your girls loose? Like all your old hoes? Like, is there expiration date?
What do you mean? Like where you'd want them back?
No, when you don't want them at all. Like, all right, I'm done with you.
Yeah, I mean, like when I'm done with them. Like I don't want them back.
No, I mean, like,
what are you trying to say?
Like, let's see.
Like, do I still want to diss them?
No, not diss them. This is the actual talk to the girl. Like, is there a certain point where, like, all right, I'm not talking to this girl no more? Is it like once she has a kid, you cut the girl off? Is it like when she gets a boyfriend, do you cut the girl off, or do you still even if she gets a boyfriend, you still talk to her? Or like, okay, when the girl gets finally married, okay, you married now, I'm gonna cut you. I ain't gonna mess with you no more.
Yeah, if she married, I ain't gonna mess with her.
Me.
If she has like a dude that's a lame and hits me up on the low, it depends on what type of mood I'm in. So like, am I in the what's it called? Am I break up a family?
A homewrecker?
Homewrecker? Am I in my homewrecker vibes?
Keisha Cole mode?
My Keisha Cole vibes?
Hey.
Depends if I'm on my Keisha Cole vibes.
Little Bow Wow deserved it.
And it's like every situation is different because you just depend like who the girl is. If the girl was always just like kind of like just a random, like she hit you up randomly and do what you did, or is this like someone who's actually in a relationship? So it kind of depends. Like it just depends. If it was always kind of like a hookup chick, then like she's wanting to hook up later, then I'm just thinking it's the same thing as the past. But it'd be tricky with girls that you were in a relationship before because they never just want to do like a remember old times hookup. It's usually something behind it.
It's always ulterior motive. Ask Megan Thee Stallion. But comment below, let me know how you feel about the whole Drake album. What you rate it? Is the album better now? So when the album came out, what did you rank the album on a scale of 1 to 10? I gave it like an 8.
What, Scary Hours 3 songs or what? Those last album?
The last album before the Scary Hours 3 songs were added to it. I was like the last album like an 8.7. He had the Sexy Red song, I like that song. He had the J. Cole song, I like that song. He had the Yeet song. That song was good. We actually reacted to one of the videos, him and Lil Yachty.
Yeah. I mean, it was low-key kind of a letdown.
You said it was like a puppy album instead of it was for all the pups.
All the pups instead of for all the big dogs. He needed more like Lex Luger types beats, and he was on more Crybaby. I mean, not really, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I'd rate it like an 8.75, 9. I mean, it's decent, but it's not like one of his albums before that's like, oh, this is it.
I feel you. But comment below, let me know how you feel about the whole Drake situation. Are you tired of Joe Budden? Like, does Joe Budden just need to shut up?
I'm tired of Joe Budden because you keep on making me watch Joe Budden. This man is a super fan of Joe Budden over here. See, he's even trying to wear the same color beanie like him, trying to be his little disciple.
That's messed up. Moving on. He's
Does
speaking.
Joe Biden not
Joe Biden. Oh,
Joe-
speaking of Joe Biden, it's my dog Joe Biden birthday. He turned 81. I think 81 or 83. One of the two.
Yeah, he's only 5 years ahead of you. But speaking of old people, yeah, you're definitely trying to wear the cranberry beanie, just like Joe Biden.
Disrespectful.
Is that why you got it?
Don't hate on the old man swag. I'm trying to get on my Bill Cosby vibe.
You got to wear your white tee. You got to chase people down the driveway.
I don't mess with white tees. I don't mess with wire hangers. I'll go down like that. But moving on to the next topic, yo, man. We got what the YouTube been
Oh my
waiting for,
God.
man. We got Florida sensation King Sid. So, man, if you didn't know, King Sid is a YouTuber. You know, I watch his videos. He got like a whole bunch of smash or pass videos before. We used to watch him make people do like crazy challenges, like, you know, jump into ice tubs for like 5 bands, do boxing events at like random parks, but the police used to shut it down. But it looks like he's been accused of being a bad friend. I mean, like, this is crazy. Cause
I could actually see this now.
What?
When we were setting up the screens, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to read this on the screen because our screens are a little bit away from us. In case you don't know.
Oh, the
But I
apology?
was like, is it gonna be big enough for me to read? But I can kind of see it. It says, as all of you can see, there's a lot of people trying to tarnish my name, my career, and my character. I could try to give you my side of the story, my experience with these people, but I'm choosing not to engage as I am one person against many, which is at a losing battle. Although I'm strong, a person with tough skin, I'm also human as well. To protect my mental health, I'm choosing not to respond to all the allegations made from everyone. The only people I'd like to speak to are my supporters. I would like to apologize if you view me in a different light, if you are disappointed with me. I am truly sorry for my actions, my mistakes, my past. Although I have a side to the story as well. You are entitled to have your own opinions. It's my job from here on out to show my true character and humbly good role model for you all. Yeah, it's a bunch of BS. Sorry.
Exactly.
It's hard to read.
He didn't mention
Small.
anything that really happened. So if you didn't know, you know, Nate So Ugly exposed the whole situation and how like King Sid basically used them. He made them all, you know, pay $1,200 in rent, and I'm guessing he didn't pay anything because
He was like, if there were 6 people, he just divided it by 5 and just had the 5 people pay the rent, so he didn't have to pay anything.
They were
since they
saying like
organized it.
everybody was sharing rooms. He was the only one everybody was sharing bathrooms. He was the only one that had his own room and bathroom. They were saying, Nate was saying like, oh yeah, King Sid was basically making him feel like a kid. Like he come downstairs at 2 PM. Nate would be on the phone and he'd be like, why? And then King Sid would like spaz out and be like, why you on the phone? Why you on the phone with these girls all the time? You ain't never on no business and everything like that, you know. And that's when Nate realized, like, are you serious? Like, I'm paying $1,200 a month and you over here acting like you my mom's? I can go back to my mom's house. And I mean, like, that made sense to me. And like everybody just like SWAT, and then
He
like,
was getting dissed by like
everybody,
everyone in
like,
his group.
Little J, Little Jeff, you know, Suave J, Nate
And then
So
they
Ugly.
had all of them were using like the picture of him cross-dressing from a few years ago as their thumbnail, and that was pretty hilarious.
That was hilarious. And then he went like, oh man, we'll talk about that later. And then like his old editor came out. And was like, oh yeah, like King Sid used to always tell me like, oh yeah, don't, if the team hit you up, you know, don't do their videos. Just make sure you edit my videos first. And like the team used to always wonder like, why? Like, I mean, not the team, like Smooth Geo and other people used to wonder like, how come when I tell the editor to do my videos, it take him like a week, 2 weeks to do my videos, but you tell them to do yours, it come out like the next day.
Yeah, like,
And, like,
you're getting like 3-4 videos out to my one.
Exactly. And then like to make it matters even worse, tell me why they started the whole skis page, and he has everything. He has the money, he has the password to the page, he got the money to the page, all the videos they did, even though they said they only made like 1,500. He kept the money. He didn't give it to them. So basically, if they would have kept going, he would have kept keeping the money and he would have charged them rent.
But then how were they making money?
Because they doing their own videos too.
Their own channel.
So it'd be
too.
like the whole, you know, Kai thing, like, you know, Kai
Yeah,
they do group videos, but like other people do videos separate.
I mean, it's one thing to charge like a captain fee where you get a little bit extra than everyone else if you truly are the captain, but like just to be like on Bogart and everything is crazy.
He had no chill.
It's one thing if you're the face and it's like, all right, I'm getting like you know, like 15%, and y'all are all getting 10. He's like, I'm getting 100.
It was basically,
That's funny.
and it was just horrible. I mean, like, you know, we got King Sid, you know, telling his side of the story. You
He
know,
didn't say anything though. He said he's not saying anything.
it's just,
What do you think about? Do you think that makes him look more guilty or more innocent, saying that he's not gonna
this makes me feel like
partake
you don't
in
trust light skinned people.
in these name slandering?
I just feel like you just can't trust light skinned people no more. I mean, like with people like King Sid, who need enemies? Because that's crazy. Like how
Well,
you,
you know, I kind of disliked him because he was always doing these boxing videos,
Uh-huh.
but he never would box.
it
And
wasn't.
it's like how you want everyone else to fight, but like you never want to fight.
Oh man, no, it was funny. They have a video of Nate So Ugly and King Sid. They was boxing like 6 months ago. They did like a little boxing video, and I guess Nate won. But in this situation, King Sid, after this whole little diss situation happened, their whole beef, they fall out. Nate said he ran up on King Sid because I guess they met him at the. He caught King Sid at the barbershop. He dropped the low, and they were finna fight. And I guess when Nate jumped on King Sid, Jay Wonder came out of nowhere, started hitting Nate So Ugly in the face, and basically jumped him. And then there was the one dude, this little Jay. He was a peacemaker. He tried to be the whole peacemaker of the situation. King Sid came up to him at the gas station, spit it in his face.
Man, that's ultimate disrespect.
It's crazy. Like, I mean, and he didn't talk about any of this stuff. The only thing, man, we finna pay the video.
Oh, it's a video.
It's a video.
Get this out of here.
When we leave in the Steve's crib and stuff, when I told them they gotta get out, cause I moved too from there. I was not gonna live in that place. I was not happy with them boys. I didn't want to be part of that where everybody has animosity towards me. That's why I moved out. That's why I kept doing my own thing. You see how I keep doing my own thing and I go on tour and everything. Now they want to bring these things. I bet this is a whole new house I've been lived in. Well, this problems occurred with the last house. You bringing these problems up now? No, listen. So I told him, I said, I ain't gonna lie, y'all gotta leave. Then when they left, I left too that same month. It's not like I stayed in that house. It's not like I try to profit from the brand. I don't post nothing on that page. I never posted nothing with nobody else after they left, you feel me? So if I was trying to profit, I was not trying to profit. There was nothing to profit from there. We just got monetized. We probably made like what, 1,500. I'm not telling you I'm a great angel or this and that. I'm just telling you my side of the story. Yes, I had issues with getting angry. Yes, I had snap on people sometimes. I'm not perfect, but at the end of the day, I'm not no demon. Don't act like I don't help y'all or helped y'all or brought you and shared every single video and tried to bring y'all up with me as I went up. Don't ever try to make me look like a bad guy because we fell out over one issue. So because we fell out, everybody falls out over this and that. Don't try to bring up the bad things I did once things come on. No, hell no. Don't do that. It's not gonna work like that. But shout out to everybody rocking with me. I'm on tour right now. Shout out to every state. Shout out to everybody I met.
So I mean, I understand what he's saying. He's saying, "Oh, don't act. It's just one issue," but at the same time, it was more than.
What do you feel? Because about sometimes I hear you say different things about like if it's new or old. What do you think about him saying that like this is like this happened like a while like this you know a couple like maybe it sounds like years ago.
A couple months. It was like a couple months ago, but I mean, I feel like I understand what he's saying. Like I look at the people like Nate So Ugly in them videos. They weren't doing it in the videos. Like you look at them, like it's like 3 months ago, 2 months ago, 6 months ago. Some people they didn't. They wasn't posting. So I mean, I can see them. They are using this. They are using this for more exposure. I see them right now. They dropping videos with like Smooth Geo. So I see them. They doing the whole mukbangs with that. So I mean, I see what they are doing. They could be trying to do more get more views, start their page back up. But at the same time, I mean, like you ain't answer none of the questions. Like they was talking about you putting your hands on females. You ain't say nothing about that. You ever saying you was just yelling at them because you know they was over there bothering you while you was messing with your girlfriend in the bathroom, and it happened like in two situations. He talked about that.
So all kinds of stuff on him.
Yeah, he talked about. Oh yeah, it was one situation where like Suave J and them invited like one of King Sid old girls he messed with to the video shoot, even though she did a video with him. Like he spazzed on them, and he's like, "Oh yeah, y'all not gonna be in my video. Y'all can't come on the boat," but they came on the boat anyway. He didn't like that. So I mean, there's a lot of things going on, and all he addressed the whole time was like on all the videos. All he addressed the whole time was like, "Oh yeah, I was in my feelings. Like I just broke up with my girlfriend. So it was this little hoe. Even though she messed with Spot him, got him, I cuffed her anyways. And I know I was in a time of need. So y'all need to understand. That's all he kept talking about. And like everybody, like, man, we don't care about you.
What, on a different live?
No, on the same video.
Oh.
Like everybody was talking about, like, we don't care about you falling in love with a girl. It's like the fact that, like, why? How much is you paying rent, my nigga? Like, if they paying $1,200, how much is you paying? And like you over here telling people, like, and the other people saying like you doing a whole bunch of flaw stuff. Like you over here telling people like, oh yeah, it's not enough girls, you can't come through. But at the same time, you making people travel like 10 hours to come see you and everything. Like I came here for you, but now you saying it's not enough girls. Like it's the best man win, nah. So I mean,
I'm not really super fans of these guys. I've only seen some of King Sid's videos, but he seemed like he wasn't always on point. So he always seemed a little off to me.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's the clout.
It's not surprising that this happened, that he was apparently rent cheating, I guess you could say, and then. These guys, I guess they're calling him out on it.
They're calling him out on it, and it's more than them. Like they're calling him out. It's like ex-girlfriends he used to have saying, "It's like, see, I told you, he's abusive. He's abusive."
Oh yeah, and I didn't know anything about those allegations. That's
he has
crazy.
over like 3-4 girls saying like he hit them, and then like they're saying like we saw you hit on girls, and they said like when you get drunk, you attack you start hitting on people, and everybody just saying like behind closed doors, you let the clout get to your head, and I mean,
but yeah, when you start hitting people, you'd always mainly pick on girls.
Yeah, I mean he mainly pick on. I mean he spazzed on both because he came downstairs in 2 in the afternoon and spazzed on him on the phone.
Yeah, and he's too little for no one to do something. I understand if it's like a freaking NBA player, but this dude is a little dude. Someone got to get him in a Draymond chokehold.
True. I mean, like, and a lot of them knew him for a long time. Like they knew him like when he was in high, like they graduated with him in high school. So I mean, we gonna see what happens. I mean, eventually it may be a video come out where like they do like a tell the truth video. You know how YouTubers are. They'll like do a video together, be like, oh, the truth will really happen.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we'll crack under the pressure. Because as of now, according to this statement, he said, I'm not taking this bait. I'm only doing positivity. If someone wants to say something bad on me, that's on them.
It is what it is. I mean, hey.
And who edited this, man? My apology statement.
I mean, it's probably one. It's one of his editors. I mean, like I know he said he had a team. Like he has like 4 or 5 editors on his team. Like when I guess when they do this YouTube on like a higher level, and like even on top of that, the editor used to say like he used to do like crazy demands. Like sometimes he'd send you a video today, and he'd want it by the end of the day. And he'd be like,
it's crazy because that's how it goes as a YouTuber. You eventually get so big where you want to focus more on making the content, like as far as filming it, rather than like cutting it together. So it's like you pay editors, and it's like most of the big YouTubers all have editors, and they just pay them.
True.
They just some of them have like contracts, but a lot of them just do like freelance. Like they kind of pay a rate. Like I do this much for like a 15-minute video, this much for a 30-minute video, this much for an hour video. Probably have like rates.
True, but imagine I didn't know that's the beef that happens in YouTube world. Like imagine you making your videos and somebody like, oh yeah, Gavin making this videos. I'm gonna just buy his editor out, and like make his editor like process Gavin videos all slower. Like that's messed up. Like
YouTube's the evil world, man. You see people copying thumbnails, buying people's editors,
buying views, buying comments,
buying views, buying comments. It's a dirty world.
You know that girl Just Pearly Things.
Who?
The girl Just Pearly Things. She be talking about like the Fresh and Fit type of stuff. The white girl.
I think so.
She they exposed her about she's buying views and comments.
Just like French Montana. He got caught with the bot farm.
I mean, everybody using the bot farm. Even Drake talked about that with Kanye West. He had the bot farm with Tidal with the.
Oh yeah, Kanye had got caught with the bot farm.
It's
skewing his numbers.
I think even movies get caught with bot farm. I think one of the Disney Channel movies get caught with a bot farm.
I heard some movie. I don't remember if it's Disney.
It's probably a Marvel.
Yeah, but a couple of the Marvel movies, the latest Marvel movies, have been trash. Let us know if you watched the latest Marvel movie, The Marvels.
Please don't let us know that. I don't waste my comment space with that.
No, comment's comment, man. Comment.
Nah.
Comment whatever you like.
But yeah, comment whatever you like about this whole King situation. Do you feel like King Sid is still, flawed, fake?
Should we call him Queen Sid?
Queen Sid. Oh yeah, and about the whole outfit situation, he talked about the whole little outfit. He said, oh yeah, back in the day, he wanted to go viral so badly. So like, the whole little TikTok switch outfit video, he did it with his girlfriend, and he regrets it. So I mean, I understand we said it about that.
Is that what you're gonna do to go viral?
Oh hell nah. Oh, and when I saw people doing the whole, I'm gonna switch outfits with my girlfriend thing, I knew you finna regret. I said, yeah, y'all finna regret this.
What's happened to our one friend?
Who?
Our one friend that we're gonna help start his podcast with his brother. I feel like that's something that he would do with his girl.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about now?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Where's he been? Is he still alive?
He's still alive. His brother, they do it.
They do it. We gotta tap in with them.
His people used to go that way.
Huh?
His brother used to
swim with the dolphins.
I guess so.
But no, we need to talk to him. He was funny.
He is funny. But comment below, let me know how you feel about this video.
I feel like you shunned him. He just disappeared and never
Nah,
came
he's my
back.
homeboy. I still comment on his they
Facebook?
post on TikTok. I like the videos every time.
Hateful.
His other brother writes when I post videos in the story mode. He comments on the video sometimes. He'll like laugh at it. He actually commented on the video today, yesterday, one of the 2 days.
Thanks for the support.
They always support. I appreciate all that. Real talk. But moving on to the next topic here, man. Moving on, the ultimate finesse of the year right now. My dog
Man,
Snoop
this
Dogg
was so dumb.
telling y'all that he finna quit smoking, and y'all dodos believed him. I don't know why. It's too late in the game. Once you turn over 30 years old, what you got is what you got. You're gonna keep doing what you're doing.
I mean, we always thought Snoop Dogg was gonna stay the same, and it's like he must be like really sick or something if he was gonna be quitting. That's what I thought. I was like, Snoop Dogg got stage 4 cancer. We're gonna lose Snoop.
I really thought that. So I was like, man, only way he's saying is something bad must be happening to his health.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only reason I would think. That's have to be literally the only reason.
True, but I mean, it looks like he had to drop this commercial. We got the video here. Play the video.
I have an announcement.
What's
I'm
up,
giving
Snoop?
up smoke.
Why?
I know what you're thinking. Snoop, smoke is kind of your whole thing. But I'm done with it. Done with the coughing and my clothes smelling all sticky icky. I'm going smokeless.
Sticky icky.
Smoke.
Solo Stove Fix 5. They took out the smoke. Clever.
I'm quitting after Thanksgiving.
Bonfire 2.0. 300 on sale for 225.
Can't beat that. The bonfire, and that's the best one. That's not the cheapest one. I picked the best one.
Oh, look, there he is. There's Snoop.
Cracking up. It's the ultimate finesse. Like, I mean, I have to say, on a marketing level, that was real good.
Genius.
It was
Absolutely genius.
I couldn't believe that. But at the same time, like, the fact that Meek Mills and Coil Ray started D-riding and said, oh yeah, I'm gonna give up smoking too. The doctor said I got emphysema. Like, really?
You got what?
Yeah, emphysema. What's You know what I mean, man.
Eczema?
Eczema horrible.
You got eczema?
He got eczema. Probably do. But Tupac had alopecia.
Yeah.
Nah, but back to what I was saying, like,
Yeah, that's where your skin turns white, right?
I don't know, it's the same thing.
I forget.
It's crazy.
Conditions.
But no, the alopecia is when you go bald, your hair mess up and everything.
I don't know.
The Josh Jobs.
Yeah.
That.
That's what it is.
But back to what we were saying here.
Charlie Villanueva.
Yeah, basically that. Yeah. So basically, what's going on out here? He Snoop Dogg finesse everybody. He's out here selling these basically, what is it? Pit fires, wireless pit fires, which looks amazing. I mean, like, I really don't go around
Smokeless fire pits.
I really don't go around smokeless fire pits that much. I mean, when I went on the website, you can look them up yourself. They have different versions. They have these. They have smaller ones. It's like it looks like it's basically like around. They made like plastic looking wood, and like it's like one that's made like that. It's a whole different
some
ones.
of them use like coals
Yeah.
or like these wood pucks or different type of pucks, and it's like it's weird. I've seen all different kind, but it's like, yeah, it's really nice, I guess, to have smokeless. To me, it doesn't have the same feel because it doesn't have the same smell, But it really does, like, if you're camping and you're like around the smoke, like it literally like it's all up in your clothes.
I mean, it looks like it's. I mean, to me, it looks like it's safer than a bonfire. Oh my god! I remember once. I hope
You
so.
fell in a bonfire?
No, that's funny. I remember this girl. I went to this girl house and she had a bonfire, but she had a bonfire in the back of her back of her basically townhouse.
Yeah.
And she had the one like it was like metal, and she had to put the woods in it, and I guess she had to cover it, but she didn't cover it, so like she lit it, and then the fire people came. I almost got a ticket.
Why? Because it was late at night and still
It
going?
was late. No, cause I was a dude. It was not even my house. I was at her house, and I was gonna get the ticket, and she was just standing there like, yeah, I'm like, nigga, really? This ain't even my house. You wanted to make the bonfire. I didn't ask you to make the bonfire.
Y'all should have put it out. How long did you just went to bed and left it on?
No, I didn't. I wasn't. No, I just came over there to smoke. I just came over to smoke and shit. Oh, we should go to the bonfire. Then, like, she just went outside. We was probably out there for like 15, 20 minutes, if that. No lie, the fire department came. I almost got a ticket. I was so mad.
That's pretty crazy.
I would have been arrested for arson.
You need a smokeless fire pit. There you go.
Basically,
hit up Snoop Dogg's people.
Yeah, the Snoop Dogg people. I mean, like, you see them right now. If you go on the website, they have Snoop Dogg all the way through it. So I know they had to give Snoop Dogg the bag. They had to give him the bag because he's all through the website.
It worked, so it's worth it. I mean, we're talking about it right now.
True, I get one. I mean,
what's funny is we still didn't get the company name. What do you say? Just
it's like solo. It's like solo. It was there like solo something.
It says it on it. I'm trying to see it, but I can't see.
If you back up on the video, but no, I don't even matter. But I mean, for only $230, originally $300, I thought it was gonna be like at least $1,500. I'm actually surprised about that on the pricing.
Yeah, this is pretty decent.
And yeah, so I mean, hey, y'all need to check out this. If y'all like fire pits, y'all like, making marshmallows, being outside, it sounds pretty cool. Y'all need to get on this, man.
Wasn't that your nickname in high school?
Fire pit?
No, Little Marshmallow. It's joking. Disrespect. Don't cry.
Speaking of don't cry, man, moving on to the last topic, man. The last topic of the day, man, we got everybody's favorite college basketball player, Angela Reese.
Reese's Pieces.
Suspended because, her GPA too low. I'm guessing like she ain't know if you decide not to go to the WNBA and you decide to stay, you got to keep the grades up. And she ain't know that. She thought she was going to get the bag, get the dude, not keep the grades up. But look at this now, man. We got video here of basically what's going on. We're going to come back, give you our 2 cents, and you're going to talk to Uncle Jesse.
A season opener loss, Angel Reese bench, team chemistry off. What's going on with LSU women's basketball? Earlier this week, Kim Mulkey made the decision to bench Angel in the second half of their game against Kent State, and 3 days later determined that Angel would not be traveling with the team to their game against Southeastern Louisiana State. Both are two very odd decisions to say the least, and Coach Mulkey hasn't said much as to why. However, the parents of Angel Reese and Fauja Johnson took to social media.
LSU women's basketball has been a hot topic on social media today in what seems to be a back and forth between the athletes' parents. While information is still unclear, speculation started last night after Fauja Johnson's mom directed an Instagram response to Angel Reese's mom on Instagram saying, in part, "You definitely know about grammar errors when your daughter got a 2.0 or less GPA." The back and forth continued, and with former players eventually weighing in. Most tweets have been deleted, but we have this screenshot from a tweet exchange posted today from former players Jasmine Carson and Alexis Morris. Morris said, "Switched up to gang up on me. Now y'all
please don't believe
everything." With Carson responding in part,
please don't believe everything you read.
I don't say nothing. We attempted to ask Coach Kim Mulkey about the drama, but before we could fill her in on the rumors, Mulkey reminded us that she is not on social media.
Coach say, nah, I don't know anything about this, man. So allegedly, I mean, like they saying it's the team chemistry. The team chemistry not there. She got the bag. She got her boo. Her boo is a basketball player in Tallahassee, Florida. He plays for the FSU Seminoles. I mean, you see a whole bunch of videos of that, and once this video dropped, I started to think, like, I remember us doing the whole video about her, not going to college. I mean, she still goes to college, not going to actual class. She's doing everything online.
Oh, yeah.
Which is crazy. Like, how you felt?
And her getting into it, Caitlin Clark.
He basically that too, getting
Before
into
that.
Caitlin Clark. Like I'm more like, how you feeling? How you feeling? You supposed to be having people doing your homework for you.
I mean, especially doing online. I mean, it's like, isn't that why they let you do online?
Basic.
So someone can do it for you.
It's basically like when Lil Wayne was like, I graduated from ICDC college. We all clapped for him, but we knew it didn't mean anything.
He went to Ooey Pooey.
Facts.
Like George Hill.
No, he went to Phoenix. You know that Phoenix school, the Phoenix online school,
University of Phoenix Online.
Yeah, the first thing that ever popped. He went to that.
Oh my god.
and he got a humanitarian degree or something like that. And my mom, and I just be like, "Oh yeah, I'm so proud of him." And I remember like,
Now he's
humanitarian. I remember my mom, like, someone was like, that degree doesn't really mean anything, right? And I was like,
what do you mean it doesn't mean anything?
what does it mean? It's a degree. He was like, it's not a job. I was like,
yes, you can be.
You can be
humanitarian of the city. The city humanitarian.
What does that mean?
You just
humanitarian.
Yeah, you just do it. 9 to 5.
All right, well, but it makes sense. But I mean, back to Angela Reese. So people were saying like, the team chemistry is off. Her and Flage, they're falling off. I guess Flage, she's staying committed. She's making the bag. She's still on it. She's still not getting in bench. She's still practicing and everything. I see her doing videos of her practicing. She's dropping music videos. But with Angela,
they said she's gonna be a rapper.
Basically,
she has videos.
Yeah, she has a lot of videos. She has a couple of videos. It's real good. And she has a video of Boosie. She has a video of Boosie in it also.
Fly Boo or My J Boo?
Fly something.
No, I'm kidding.
If y'all listen to her music, comment below if y'all want us to react to any of it. We should react to some of it. But back to Angela Reese. So the moms get at it. How you feel about how do you feel about these moms lately? Like, the Keke Palmer situation. Her mom jumped into it. Now you got Angela Reese. You got Blueface mom.
Moms is feisty. We're getting to the age where moms is on the internet. So moms is gonna do what the mom's gonna do. Moms never keep their mouth shut.
Basic. Oh yeah, Flage Ja. That's the name of that, Flage Ja mom. So I mean, with this whole situation, I mean, she should have just really went to the WNBA, but she wanted the NIL money so badly.
For girls, can they go after 1 year? Or they got to at least do 2.
I mean, Angela, she's been there more than 1 year. She's been
is this her 3rd year?
It's like her 3rd year in college. Because
she could have won if it
she
was
transferred. Remember, she was at another school. She transferred to LSU.
Yeah. So this is her 2nd year at LSU. So probably her 3rd year in college.
Mm-hmm. And she won she didn't have to. She was finna be drafted real high in the round. But I mean, she's making so much money. She's like, forget that. I mean, like, you see her doing all these commercial deals.
Well, I heard that's actually might be a thing for some college players that like they could be making so much money and maybe have doubts on what they're going to do in the pro league that they decide to stay in college because they're like, shoot, look at the money I'm making. Like if they're making like $3 or $5 million a year and they're worried that they might not get drafted or make a G League team, they're not going to make that. So they might be like, oh, shoot, I'm going to stay.
True.
And it's funny because a lot of people are like, they're tired of one and dones. People going 1 year in college and going pro. So this might actually
you can't do one and done. You can't do one and done with the females.
Yeah,
but
at least do 2.
But yeah, they have to at least do 2. But
still, it's especially for the boys. But now for the girls, on test them to stay even longer.
True, but at the same, I understand. Yeah, that, and at the same time, I feel like this situation, I wouldn't say she's scared to go to the WNBA, but some people just don't care about it. Like, you did the highest peak you could possibly go. Like, she's probably like, this is the highest she's gonna go. When she goes to the WNBA, she's not finna be better than that girl that used to know Kobe. She's not finna be better than the Aces. The Aces that just won like back-to-back championship, like great girl, or like anybody else on them teams. Like, she probably gonna be like lost in the sauce.
Just one of the players, yeah.
Exactly, and I mean, to me,
some people would rather be a star in college than just be a regular player in the pros. So
True.
It just depends. Do you want to keep your star status or not? Because there's so many colleges now that, there's a lot more bigger chance for you to be a star in college than in the pros. There's, in the NBA, there's only 30 teams. And in the WNBA, there's like 15, 16 teams?
Yeah, I think they're trying to add 2 more teams.
So it's even a smaller.
It's like the whole Tim Tebow thing. Like, Tim Tebow was a star in college, I mean,
he played all 4 years, right?
Yeah, he played all 4 years. He won 2 Heismans. Then he went to the Denver Broncos, and then he beat the Steelers.
That's all he ever did. Everyone has a fluke. He didn't win a championship.
He won when it counted. It wasn't, and he was a Patriot. But I mean, like, you know, you go like that, like, you know, you balling in college, and like when you go to the pros, you don't make it that far. Like Reggie Bush. My bad, like Reggie Bush. You know,
that's just because he went to such a trash team. The Saints sucked.
Then he went to the Rams. I mean, not the Rams, the Lions. Lions sucked.
It was already downhill.
But, and he had a horrible number. He had like number 40.
He got injured.
He had like number 44 jersey, something like that. That was like a trash number as a running back.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, it just depends. Like, this is like the highest you go. Some people don't really want to make all that money. Like,
I mean, it would be cool. I mean, because it's like you get to stay younger longer.
True.
If you stay going to college, like, oh, I'm gonna stay in college all 4 years rather than going pro after 1 or 2.
And then most of them go overseas anyway to play to get the overseas money. So, you know,
yeah, that's the weird thing about women's basketball. Women's basketball, they get paid more in the international overseas leagues than they do in the WNBA, where in the States, of course, the NBA players make more than the Euro League or Canadian League or any other league.
True. I mean, and she's making. I think she's making the most in NIL money out of all the
girls.
Out of all the girls. She got her dude. They play college basketball. She over here dropping videos of her in Jamaica and everything. I mean, like, she won her national championship ring.
I mean, she's already kind of solidified. I know this is a down year, but you go through it and you win your ring. I mean, that's most people never get a championship ring in college. They expect her to get what, 2, 3, 4.
True.
She already accomplished the goal. Now she went
viral for the whole girl, the situation with the girl, the white basketball player girl.
Oh yeah, I said her name earlier. I forgot.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark. She went viral with that. That's gonna be forever solidified. She's at LSU. You know, Shaq's gonna be on.
Shaq's out. Yeah, shouted her out.
Shaq shouting her. I think Shaq's John Morant. She's in the commercial with John Morant. I mean, like, she's solidified. I mean, like, I feel like, you know, she felt like she made it. Ain't nothing more than it's
She'll
like
be a TikTok star, even if basketball fails.
What you finna go there and you finna go to the WNBA and be on the bench with a backup to Candace Parker, who's already a backup.
It's crazy because I've seen it. I've seen where some of these like girls that are decent in college, they go into the WNBA and then they get cut after like a year or two.
Or you never hear about them again.
Well, no, if you follow them on Instagram, you hear about them. You hear about like that they're playing all these like overseas places and stuff, and it's like, dang. I mean, I guess it's cool. I mean, you're still making a living playing basketball, traveling the world. But it's like, dang, like, you were in the league. Like, what happened?
It's cutthroat in the WNBA.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. There's not that many teams, and there's new girls in the league every year.
True. But enough about this topic here, man. Let us know how you feel about the whole GPA situation. Do you feel like it's just wrong for them, you know, exposing her GPA out like that, out like that, putting it on the news? 2.0 is wild crazy.
Oh, you know what? Team. We didn't even say anything. It's almost the end of the episode, and now we're going to say it. Happy Thanksgiving if you're watching this.
Oh, I think happy birthday Joe Biden.
No, we're not talking about your old college roommate.
Horrible, man. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. If you're watching this episode, happy gobble day.
If you believe in Thanksgiving.
Hey, the Indians is here first. But hey, make sure y'all check out TFTC.
Hey, I'm part Native American, so I approve this message.
You Native American, German, you stole the land and it was your land. Make it make sense.
It's my land and I steal my land.
Horrible.
No, I'm kidding. I never steal no land.
But it's but make sure you check out TFTC Music Mix number 4, man. We dropping all the hottest music videos is dropping.
You gotta add some videos of the playlist. This is actually like the same song we had last week.
Exactly, man. I'm about to flood it. As soon as we get up, I'm about to add like 20 songs to this. Don't worry about that.
It's at 250. Music Mix number 5 is coming.
Okay, I'm making 250 by tomorrow. Hey, man, check that out.
Don't put garbage. Don't just fill it up with garbage. Nobody wants that.
And a whole bunch of Lou Tyler.
Like I said, no garbage, please. No garbage.
Oh, man. But it's Music Mondays, man. I mean, Music Tuesdays. We tell you the hottest music that just dropped out, man. We got Dragon Ball Z here. Man, you got Gohan. We got Trunks. We got Vegeta, Krillin, Android 16? 18? Oh, yes.
17?
On the left.
Oh, it depends on who you're talking
Krillin's
about.
girl.
Yeah.
17. Yeah, Piccolo. We got, what's that, 10 at the top. I guess it's Yamcha.
16.
And then 16. You know, what's Goku?
Where's 17?
Ain't no 17.
Wait, she's 18, right? The boy is 17.
Is Super 17? Yeah, Super 17.
Yeah, Super 17, yeah. So, where's 17? They left him off. It's a shame.
I'm crazy. She ain't, like everybody got their own little. I guess everybody had their own little special part in that whole little Dragon Ball Z thing with the androids, except for 16.
No, remember he's the reason that Gohan went
I mean, not
Super
16,
Saiyan 2.
18. The girl.
What do you mean?
What part did she have? What good? She
got absorbed.
She had babies. This is it.
She got absorbed. Remember, she got sucked in his tail, Cell's tail.
Wasn't a baby named Videl?
No, that's
Is that Goku?
That's Gohan's child.
So who's their kid name? Krillin and
Oh God. It's some dumb name. It's like was it Martin? It's some dumb name.
I wonder if she want to fight Bulma, because Loki, Krillin wanted Bulma. We ain't gonna talk.
Krillin never wanted Bulma.
He also wanted
Yamcha wanted Bulma.
They all wanted Bulma.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially Master Roshi.
Yeah, Master Roshi. Better watch out, you get some nosebleeds.
But speaking of watching out, man, music that dropped this week, man, we got that Drake album. We told you about that. 6 tracks, deluxe, fire. The Andre 3000, basically flutes, no drums. It's Andre 3000 from Outkast, the legend.
Flutes, no drums.
Basically, you hear that.
You love the flute music?
I ain't hear it. That Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz, Welcome to Holograph 2. I hear that album a lot. I should have made that my pick of the week. I'm tripping. That's a good album. The Dirk, because we'll talk about that later. That Tory Lanez, Alone at Prom Deluxe, the 6 new songs he added. It ain't really worth it. It's all hype. I don't know why everybody hyping it like it's the best thing.
Daft Punk had a new song.
Who?
Daft Punk.
I don't know what that is.
You know the Tron movie?
The Tron movie? I remember the Tron movie.
Yeah, they did the music. They were the guys in the bar scene with the helmets. The DJs with the helmets. They're actually like real DJs.
I gotta check that out. We got my pick, All Star JR. They Found Me Like This, but that's all the music they dropped this week that we saw. I mean, anything else?
I can't believe that you picked All Star JR over Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz. That's disrespect.
I forgot about it. It's funny. I've been listening to. No. I was trying to get into the Tory Lanez album, but I heard it. I didn't really care for it. I like the beginning.
You didn't like the new songs?
I didn't like the new songs. I like the beginning songs. Even though the new songs is okay, I like the beginning songs. The new songs are more like nostalgic. He puts like more of the old school feel to it. You hear like more background music, whatever, but I ain't care for that. Drake album, it was like a lot of rap on it. I knew it was be a topic. That was straight. But I kept playing this.
I was going to have Drake be my pick, but I was like, we're going to talk about it, so I'll do something else. So we don't talk about it twice.
Basically, I said the same thing. But I mean, this is my pick, All Star JR, 13
favorite
tracks. Song? Big Peach, No Jump.
Coast went straight for the Big P.
Pause. But man, listen, my dog got shot. He got shot. I think he got shot and hit in the head. Yeah, he got shot and hit in the head. Like
oh, we didn't even talk about, shout out that dolphin. But we didn't talk about, what's your friend that just got shot? The guy, Hassan.
Oh, Hassan White, man, I thought it was fake.
I told him, I was like, your boy just got shot for talking crap to someone in the window for throwing a glass bottle out the window. And he's like, you threw it too close. You got to come down here. I'm gonna stab you in the neck.
That's what he said?
And the guy walked down and shot him.
You can't tell nobody that.
He found out.
Hey, man, found out the hard way, man. He's still alive. I guess he got hit on the shoulder or something like that because he's making videos.
People were also making fun of the guy because, as you know, New York guns are banned. So they're like, how are you going to crash out over a guy yelling at you from the street?
Yeah, and how you get shot? It's New York. Like, people don't care about the gun laws.
No, they don't, depending on where you're at, of course. But, people just don't care, so they do what they're going to do.
Speaking of just don't care, man, we got the next pick here, man. We got the OTF album.
Nightmares in the Trenches, man. I've enjoyed this. I've listened to it a couple times. It's another compilation album from OTF.
He had Rock 49 on there. He had Ice War Vezo on there. He had a Booski had his own.
I really like the Rob 49 song. Number 1, Nobody's Safe. Number 3, Posted That with THF Zoo. Of course, anytime Chief Wook is on the song, I like that. They did that song with YTB Fat, which is one of my co-hosts' favorite people. How you feel
about that, man? All these new artists I pick, your artists is fuck with them.
Yeah, because everyone knows that they're gonna deride my artists because my artists are the OGs.
You just like Boston Richie.
You like the new breeds. You like the young guys.
The ones that snitch.
I didn't say that. You said that. I didn't even have to diss you right there. You dissed yourself. But
hey man, you know
I Swear Vezzo. Shout out I Swear Vezzo. I've always listened to his music. So he's on the album. We got D Ski. We got Buka 600. Buka.
Hey, Buka song's actually decent.
Buka, I'm gonna tell you one last time. Stop singing, dog. Stop singing. Get back to rapping. Mimo is whooping your butt when it comes to songs. You want to talk trash on Mimo, but that's because
Are you surprised?
That's because you're Dirk's sidekick.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to stop being the sidekick, and you need to try to step up so you could be more than a sidekick. And the only way you could do that is you need to start rapping.
Are you surprised how short the album was?
Yes, it was, and there wasn't really like promotion.
That's the only disappointing part about that. But
I feel like it was just something they put out just to have something out that's new. Because they didn't do any promotion, not that many songs, and I mean a lot of it is like the other artist.
True.
I mean, so it's like
yeah, that's what I realized too. I was like, why would you like? I was like the features they had on. I'm like, this is a lot of features for this little songs.
Yeah.
And I feel
it's
like
almost like OTF and Friends.
It was like an old Dirk verse that Dirk didn't use in the feature, and then like TFTC.
Yeah, I like the album artwork. That's pretty neat looking. It's scary.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't have a King Von song on there.
Yeah, I don't know how many they have left, man. Hopefully they got a whole bundle. Allegedly, he had a whole bunch of songs on the tuck, but who knows how many were finished and how many that they were, I guess the estate want to pump out over the years. Who knows how? Who knows? They might even want to keep some for themselves. So just kind of wait and see.
Oh man, but looks like we made it to the end of the. Man, how you feel about that?
What? Less
episodes.
How do I feel like how do I feel about you somehow making the episode pretty much the same as normal?
Are you surprised?
I knew you were gonna talk about Meg Thee Stallion a bunch. You're gonna shout your love for Meg Thee Stallion. So welcome. I guess it is.
It's Megan over Tory.
I guess it is a full size episode, as you said in the beginning.
I told you, man. You ain't gonna forget about it, man. But hey, it's your boy, Philip Supreme 305, man.
Let us know if you like us going more in depth with less topics. We'll try to keep it, instead of ever having 2-hour episodes, we'll try to keep it between anywhere from like an hour 20 to an hour 45.
I was trying to go 45 minutes.
Just straight 45?
That was my goal on this episode, was 45 minutes.
No, we're giving you minimum an hour. We're never not giving you an hour.
All right.
If a podcast ain't an hour, it ain't a podcast. That's the way I look at it.
It's a mini movie.
That's like a quick chat. It's a mini chat. Podcast is an hour plus.
Oh man, but hey man, follow my boy, man, Papa O Block on Twitter. So make sure y'all support the channel, like, comment, subscribe, man. We're growing up. We're growing. We're 7 subscribers away from 600. Yeah, 600 subscribers. It's crazy, man. Hey, remember before you was at 200? You was like, I'm trying to get at least 100 subscribers a year, and look, I got like 400 this year alone. So next year,
shout out to me.
But hey, man, moving on here, man. I'm ready to get this jacket.
That's all right. We're gonna heal my co-host. We know he got
emotional damage.
I hate him, man. But play the music.
What music?
Ain't no music in the background?
You're not even done, co-host. What's up?
Man, shout out our TikTok page. I'm still adding videos on TikTok, surprisingly. Shout out TikTok. And we getting comments on TikTok. Make sure y'all check out the Tales from the Crib 2 on Instagram page. Make sure y'all check out Crib Reactions. We always dropping the hottest videos, the most consistent reaction channel out, man. Can't stop, won't stop, man. Y'all can't stop us from being great.
I promise I'll have a video come out today.
Facts.
But scan the QR codes. TikTok on the left, Instagram on the right. It's time to drain the lizard and end the show. We'll see you on the next podcast. Let me get this music. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Comment anything you want. I don't care if it's only emojis.
Exactly, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe on the podcast, man. Thank y'all for watching. Like again, man. We already know we got the messiest episode ever, man. Partisan, man. Thank you for putting Megan in her place, man. Will Smith, we will set you free, man. I got your back.
Truth will set you free.
Exactly, man. We finna go
And
set
we're
up a
not talking
GoFundMe
about Paul
page.
Pierce.
Exactly, and also, man, Drake, you ain't the GOAT. Tupac's still better.
Is he the GOAT of alive people?
Nah, that's French Montana.
No. According to the stream farms, it is. But thanks for tuning in. We'll see you every
Tuesday.
I actually updated the watermark in the corner so y'all can get off my ass. But thanks for tuning in. We will see you next week.